Welcome to the video again. Just sharing comments and criticisms here. Nothing personal against anyone who's selling these bikes. I'm just going to give you the market value of these fantastic bikes here. So we've got Specialized S-Works Tarmac. This looks like an SL4. Now beware, if you're going to buy any Specialized product, there are unfortunately a lot of fake S-Works products out there. So make sure you're getting, you see some sort of receipt or some sort of proof of ownership, etc. Because there are some fake ones getting around. Most of these in my videos do look legit, but don't put your money on it. Anyway, here we have and also with any carbon bike with a carbon fork, any bike for that matter, you should always drop out the fork and inspect it for any rings of death from the split ring etching into the carbon steer or some cracks. It could be an alloy fork. Every fork can fail. It's just everything can fail. It doesn't matter if it's a water bottle or a mobile phone. Things can fail and break. Make sure you check your product regularly. Learn how to do it. It's very, very simple, especially these older bikes. The forks drop out in a few minutes. It's easy to do. Anyway, we got a $2,500 USD. It's got some of the original serums on there. So these wheels are like 20 years old. So 20-year-old wheels on a bike that's close to 10 years of age, $2,500, and you see they've gone from 3.5 down to 2.5. I would offer this bike, for me, it'd be worth about 800 to 1,000 USD. That's what it's going to sell for. There's a big difference between what someone thinks listed as and what it's actually going to sell for. Okay, so big difference there. All right, we've got another Tarmac over here. What sort of Tarmac is this? It's got BSA. It looks like an SL2. That's just a frame set. $1,000. Dreaming. Absolutely dreaming. He's got the brakes, $1,000. Dreaming. There's no fork in this bike. This frame is literally worth $50 without the cranks and brakes. The cranks $50, brakes $50. There's no fork in this. This is the SL2. It's a proprietary fork. Good luck. And if I'm wrong on that, let me know. But this is a proprietary fork. The headset cup is just really recessed. It's just nice frame, but no fork. $50. Because to find an SL2 fork, etc., a real pain in the bum. All right, real pain in the bum. Wanted $1,000. Let's just have another look. I need a Sunday morning. I need a bit more of a laugh. He wanted $1,400 for a 10-year-old carbon frame with no fork and a fork that's really hard to get. He wanted $1,400 for that. So I'm just like, man, this is like someone trying to say a keto diet's going to be good for your performance or whatever. It's like, it just makes me laugh. It makes me laugh, man. Again, no, not trying to be rude or arrogant. Just this is stuff that is comical for me. I've got a 2014 SL4. It's got a crack in the top tube, paint chip. That's going to devalue a lot. Oof, ouch. Damn. Nice looking bike though. That's pretty cool. The Shark. I remember these ones. How much they want for it? 2.5. Dreaming. Absolutely dreaming. Very nice bike though. The OSBB can have issues at the bottom bracketish area, so it depends on how heavy the rider was, etc. Nice bike, very nice to ride. This is far better than the SL7, far better. But $2,500, listed 5 weeks. Again, it hasn't sold in 5 weeks. If the bike doesn't sell in the first 2 days, the price is too high. Lower the price, relist the advert. This one over here, we've got a $7,500 for a rim brake bike. It's got Chris King hubs on it. The front hubs are good. The R45 Chris King hub, in my opinion, based on my personal experience owning these hubs, worst rear hub ever. Just crap. Poor design, which is unfortunate because I like the Chris King headsets. I think they're great. Bottom brackets are right. But the hubs, man, what's with the draggy free hub? What's with the disengaging? What's with the slop? Grab a Chris King rear wheel with a hub in it and just like lock it side to side. It's like this play. It's like, what? I mean, it's like that's acceptable if it's a $30 hub. Chris King hubs ain't cheap, but they're crap. They're absolute junk. They're high maintenance. They're hard to maintain. Get a DT Swiss. Get a Novatech. Get a Bitex hub off eBay or AliExpress. Far better quality than the Chris King hubs. If you offer me a free set of Chris King hubs, I would say, okay, I can use the front, but the rear, give it to someone who doesn't ride much. It's just disappointing because it's such a great looking color. The sound's amazing, but the play and the serviceability and the durability is such poor quality. DT Swiss for the win, Shimano, etc., Bitex, Novatec, just hubs that work, easy to replace, easy to service, cheap, affordable, realistic. But unfortunately, they don't have the same look as the Chris King. The Chris King hubs look great, the sound, the colors, the anodizing, beautiful, but the performance is so lacking. Chris King, why don't your hubs match your headsets in terms of precision, durability, and ease of use and maintenance? Use a DT Swiss internal. Let's get up to speed here. Anyway, off on the tangent, got triggered. SJW over here. This is 11-speed 90-70 group set. It's like a 9-year-old group set, and they want $7,500 on a rim brake bike, which is out of date already. A very nice bike. Now I prefer this way more over the SL7, which I own 2 of the SWorks models at the moment. This is way better. It looks nice, great color, but market value dreaming, listed 15 weeks ago. You know what I mean? It's like, it has, like, this bike for me, that's parted out, group set, $1,000, wheels, Chris King, don't want them. Chop out the hub, put a hub in there. So rims, I'd give you $100 each per rim if it's in good condition. So I've got 200, so maybe $300 for the wheels. So that's $1,300 for the frame. Assuming there's no cracks or rings of death in there, $500. So we've got maybe a bit under 2,000 USD is the market value for this bike. That's what it would sell for, really. That's what it's gonna sell for, because if you got rim brake bikes trying to get top dollar for them, you're dreaming, because it's all disc brakes now and it's all the latest and greatest. All right, even though I prefer rim brake. Just saying, this is market value. We've got over here, we've got a looks like another SL4. What they want for this one? 3.8, dreaming. Listed 3 weeks ago in is that MA Maryland. Just dreaming, absolute dreaming. $3,000 again. Check for ring of death. Strand force, like, just dreaming, man. This one here is a lay for $1,700, listed a month ago in New York. Again, nice bike, but dreaming on that price. Great group set though. This would be a very, very nice bike to ride. Better than the SL7. I'm gonna say $800, $800 it would sell for. Maybe. It's very, very hard to sell these bikes these days because everyone wants disc. Market value and rim brake very low, even though it's a superior product. I think it's a typo, $13,500. $1,200, fair price. It looks in good condition. Again, you want to drop the fork out, check for ring of death or any cracks. $1,200, pretty fair. It's a recent model bike, rides fantastic. These bikes ride great. The Langma's rim brake. I would probably offer them $800. You might get it for $800. Be a fantastic bike for $800. $1,900 for a 11-year-old Specialized Ruby. Just dreaming, absolutely dreaming, dreaming price there. $1,900. I love the photos as well. It's just like, come on, put some better photos up. It's a very nice bike though. Very, very nice bike. I would offer $500 USD for that. $500-600 USD, assuming the fork's okay. This one here, $2,100. Again, I think it's another video. That's more realistically priced. It looks like in a mirror. Very, very nice bike. This isn't a mirror, I'm pretty sure. Very, very nice bike. 2.8, ain't gonna sell for 2.8. It's more worth $1,000, but a killer bike. Better than the SL7 by far. We've got an LA, $800. Red hook paint job. Got a cap as well. Some pussy in there. Hard to what group sets on that. It's hard to say. Not much info. $800. That's an interesting paint job over there. I thought it was the full. Yeah, okay. Well, yeah, $800. If it's 105. Yeah, maybe $500-600. We've got a look over here for $2,000. Dream, absolutely dream. A nice bike, but again, proprietary seat clamp. You got to make sure you got the right height there. Standard sort of fork looks like. Old 7800 10-speed group set. So a group set that's 17 years old. Literally a group set's actually 18 years old. This group set's 18 years old. It's almost as old as Natasha. This bike's going to sell. It's in great condition though. It's in fantastic condition. Looks like. It looks really good condition. I buy those rims. Those rims are almost near new, but they're 18 years old. This bike is immaculate condition. You can tell because there's no scratches and there'll be spokes there. So wow, this bike barely ridden and stored. It looks brand new. Okay, I agree. So it's essentially a brand new bike. Wow, That's in really good condition. $2,000 though. It's not going to get $2,000. It's going to be maybe $1,000. These are the deals out. This person would probably take $1,000. You know, they obviously got money to have such an expensive bike sit there for 17 years and it'd be ridden. $1,000. Establish a bit of rapport, be polite, be friendly. You'll get it for $1,000. You'll get it for $1,000. And if you don't, stay in the loop. Don't get, snarky, and I'll give it to you $1,000 eventually. No one's going to buy it for $2,000. No one's going to buy it for $2,000. Market value $1,000. We have this Specialized. Remember these? The 2013 alloy Allay. Very nice bike. 3.9 dreaming, man. It's rim brake. It's alloy. It's non-Di2. It's not going to get 3.9. This absolutely dreaming, man. Dreaming. Far out. The group, let's part it out. The group set, you're going to get $500 for that. Looks in good condition. The wheels, $300 USD. They're rim brake. They're Chinese made Rivals. You can get some from Fast Sports. The stuff's worth nothing. Not nothing, but it's not worth much secondhand market. So maybe $300 the wheels, $200-$300 the wheels. Group set $500. That's $800 the frame. $200 or $300. You got you're talking $1,000 there, $1,100 maybe. People, no. That's the market value, man. This is the market value. This bike's been sitting there for 2 weeks at $4,000. No one's, it's not sold. Like, this isn't housing and property. This is bike world. There's a market value, just like there is gold. All right, people are dreaming. Just because it's listed at something doesn't mean it's worth that. Well, here we go. You've got a 2020 S-Works for $7,900. Just again dreaming. What's this? The Roubaix. It's a sort of a fair price because it's current and it's disc brake and it's Di2. It's barely ridden. So this would be a good bike for someone who's thinking of buying this bike brand new and they want to save, they want to save a few $1,000, so this would be a fair price for that. If that makes sense, it's like selling a Note 20. It's a current model phone and you're knocking a few $100 off it. Okay, cool. But if I'm trying to sell a Galaxy from 10 years ago, for what are they worth? Like $100, So the same with bikes. People are dreaming. It's like saying, well, I paid $1,200 for my iPhone 6 in 2014 and I think I should get $900 back for it. No, that's not how it works, man. Property goes up, mostly. Gold goes up. Bikes go down. Phones go down. Unless it's unless it's some crazy gold carat bike. That's just how it is. So things devalue massively. And the bike industry is no exception. That's the deals. $500 to $1,000. You're going to get yourself a killer deal. And the reason why you don't see those killer deals all the time is because they sell like that. When a bike is listed at market value, it sells in a few hours. That's why people go, there's no deals near me. Because you get on Facebook once a week or once a month and have a look and go, oh, there's no deals. It's like going to the gym once and going, well, where's my muscles? You got to do it every day, multiple times a day, your fitness, sleep, recovery, nutrition, etc. Everything in life. If you want it, you got to work for it. And the reason why I get the crazy deals is because I'm on there spending the time. Even though I don't need to, I just really enjoy it. Anyway, that's the video. Want more information, go check out durianrider.com. I've got a bike buyer's guide there. Save you a lot of money, a lot of time. And you can make money back, but if you lose time, you can't get that back.